Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone-Pickens Stadium. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Colorado head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways. Close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will go to work first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Got it in the middle. It's Green.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. Under fire. Buried before he could blink.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays.
And I tell you what I love about the battle of these wide receivers, both these guys, they picked their spot. They came here for an absolute reason, to shine with their QB. Who can get on the same page early in this football game? Both these guys, Jesse, elite playmakers.
Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Buffs! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The run inside. It's Hawkins. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC
Bro, how did he just fucking beeline to us like that? That is unbelievable. Your play recognition is not like that, bro. I go from over here to there, like, come on, dog.
Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma.
Let's be real for a second.
They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside.
Might have a chance. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Green. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. He's going to take off. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds his man, it's Green. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Tight end finds a soft spot. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And this offense early, man, just clicking on all cylinders, right? Like, great job putting play after play together. Play that works with the next one.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Cowboys!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Option look. It's Lewis. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Young. They bring him down.
Bro, they ain't let me point to.
Pick up the first down.
Just dove in the fucking
We'd love to see this on
middle of the
offense.
field, bro.
Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Can you let me
Ball is
move?
at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Wait, it got a first down? What?
Takes a handoff. It's Welsh.
Yeah, I bet.
A confident, tough, efficient run.
This is fucking crazy. I'm not even fucking doing this on the run play. You committed to that hole. And then you just said, okay. Not tripping over nobody. Went straight through his leg. Just...
To the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
the bias in this game is crazy,
really
man.
attack on this 2nd and short.
If you're blitzing, why you way the fuck up there?
Finds the tight end. All down, but he has
So
enough
stupid.
to move the chains. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period, first down here.
Ah, shit, fuck it. That's on me.
Lewis wants to pass. That's caught. It's Young. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Throwing. Lewis. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
Maybe some room here. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up. Lewis. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. He's there to make the stop.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that
They're
is
really
trying
to limit the hit stick in this game.
Unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it so
that
close
was
to the first
generous.
down marker, but I think
Fucking 4th inches, bro.
be a touch short.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this first down.
4th down, Lewis.
Oh my God, man.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The short hands, it's Hawkins. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Pass completion moves the sticks.
You got his linebacker moving like Luke Kuechly.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Barnes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Oh, that's picked off. Nice. That's on me.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Fuck, that was my fault.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Pulls it in, it's Moore. Nice
I can't jump that.
play, but leaves it a little short of the
That's the bad thing about these fucking games, man.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide
Computer do some
open on
crazy
2nd
shit.
and
You
1.
can't fucking do the same thing with the same type of players.
That, friends, is a busted
Catch the fucking ball.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I'm pulling, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Oh boy, about to get pissed.
And he stopped for a loss of 8.
I thought I missed that
The
tackle.
Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a
Hey man, what is the
that one.
computer
They had a chance to track
kick
that
power
thing
on?
down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Hold on. Was that not far as fuck? That's definitely a far ass punt. Out the end zone. Is that not crazy?
They can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the field.
Not gonna lie, I definitely forgot what your route was. I'm so glad it was a streak.
The Cowboys come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air.
Damn.
Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back down.
Oh no, that's safe.
Intercepted a first half.
Come on, man.
And he's wrapped up after a
No
solid
fucking
return
way.
on the pick.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, Dave.
Some of y'all up there fucking manned up over there.
Best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Rush coming in high, and they've got him at the 29. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Here's Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Oh my gosh.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Cowboys heading quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing.
And the catch and run into the end zone.
I know what you are, bitch. You is not like that.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Perry. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing, Lewis. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with a look at LSU, taking on the number 4 team, the Auburn Tigers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Young. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run...
Headed to the end zone. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. They take the lead with the 6.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Perry. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, as they punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lewis. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Here's Lewis. Complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Under fire. He's on the move. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that.
Bro, I wish I had this kind of protection. Oh my gosh, bro. How does he get out of this? I go to dive, right? He stops my dive and blocks me. He has a perfect angle on him. Just gets outran. Come on, man.
Long.
Really nice job and poise.
They didn't want me to make that stop that down.
3rd down, you just got sacked the play prior, but you do a nice job in the pocket. You get through your progression. It's not open.
Plays.
You take off and run. Pick up the 1st down.
Bro, I can't call any of these fucking plays.
Downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his.
I really wish they would separate the fucking play call cooldown from offense and defense.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
2nd down coming up. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's Lewis to throw. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Lewis to throw. Finds his big tight end. Tripped up for the tackle.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Lewis on the play action. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that throw.
And he'll be brought down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Looking to throw on third. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's third down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the fourth down.
The kick is on its way.
All right, so punting's broken for sure.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Why are these dudes kicking the ball so far?
Offense is coming back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Throwing, Lewis. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Reads it, fires complete. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success.
This dude just fucking spun around. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here, man.
And he'll take it in and house.
This dude just spun around through a perfect pass.
Touchdown, Colorado! Setting up for the extra point and the
I'm done punting. Trying to play realistic, but these dudes aren't playing realistic at all. They're doing fucking the most absurd shit ever.
All offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. The run inside, it's Hawkins. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Bro, I'm sorry for pausing, but what the fuck, man? What are we doing?
Go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds.
Dude, they get you fucked up on this game. These interceptors, man.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Crosses to 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Hey, bro, fuck all shift play. You can't be fucking
on second and a long way to go.
Running clock down that low.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play.
Flag, bro.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Hawkins.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
I almost threw another pick.
The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Looking for space. It's Hawkins. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
What the fuck are these plays?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
No.
After the run,
you gotta take 5 years to...
Finds his big tight end. The Buffs now use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together, and you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again.
Man.
So starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a
That
little
damn
bit
linebacker.
tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
Well, they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. He's got it! And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive.